Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. My name is Vince, and today we're going over easy budgeting for beginners, the cash envelope system. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn more about money and how to win the money game, start by hitting the like button on this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss another video again. I'm on the road to reach 100 subscribers. I want you to be a part of the first 100. So go ahead and subscribe for me and let's get this party going. Before I get started, I will be working with cash today. All right. And just a little disclaimer. All right. I don't normally keep this amount of cash on me because I just don't use cash no more. I don't even use the envelope system anymore. But this is how I started out when I first started budgeting and getting my money right and everything. But yeah, I don't normally carry this amount of cash on me, so don't think it's sweet. Don't think I got cash on me. I don't. All right, so that's just a little disclaimer before we start this video. So we all know budgeting is key when it comes to financial freedom and having peace of mind. And in order to have that, you got to have total control of your money. So you have to know exactly where each and every cent is going. The best way to do that really is with cash and using the cash envelope system. This is the best way, hands down. This is how most people should start because everybody has to start somewhere and most people aren't natural savers. So this method right here is going to allow you to save the most money in the least amount of time because you're dealing with cash. Unfortunately though, most people never, ever get to this point and they let money control them for their entire lives. So today I'm gonna be showing you the cash envelope system, which is the best way for beginners to manage their money. All right, so what is the cash envelope system and why does it work? So the cash envelope system is nothing but a simple money management system that uses a physical cash limit that enforces your budget. So by now you should at least have a budget. If not, make sure that you go and check out the video on my channel about budgeting. It's gonna help you really get a budget, and when you create a budget, it's gonna make this whole process way easier. Go ahead and check out that video, and what I'll do is I'll put it here and I'll leave it in the description. That way you can check it out. So back to the system. So basically, whatever your budget is in each of the categories on your budget sheet, food, shopping, clothes, rent, whatever it may be, you want to put the exact cash amount into an envelope. That way you only use cash, and then once you run out of that money, that is it. Okay, this is going to ensure that you only use what you have and you only use what you need on everything that you spend money on throughout the month. Why does the cash envelope system work? Number one, because it's physical. You can touch, feel, see, smell the money, whatever. There's some weird people out there that like to smell money, like weird people out there that do stuff like that. Okay, I'm not one of those people. All right, I just did it for the video. And number two, it's kind of a psychological thing. All right, so think about this. So every time you go and you use your card, okay, you use your debit card to make a purchase, whether it be in store or online. All right, whenever you swipe that card, you're not giving it to the person that you're buying it from. All right, you're always getting the card back. So it's like, okay, I can get something as long as I swipe my card, but I also get my card back. Same thing online. All you got to do is plug in your numbers, but you still get your card. The only thing that goes away is like some imaginary numbers in your bank account. Now let's look at when you buy something with cash. You have to trade the dollars for whatever you want, and you don't get those dollars back. You don't get anything back that was yours. All right, you only get what you purchased in exchange for that dollar amount. When you think about it that way, it's really about the friction of buying things. The less friction there is, the easier it is for somebody to buy it. So with a card, that's why people created cards and credit cards. It's so easy just to swipe, get what you're getting, and keep the card. That right there requires way less friction versus when you use cash. It's harder to let go of your last $20 to buy something because now you don't have cash, you don't have nothing to show for it anymore. Once you spend it, it's gone. Smash the like button if you never thought of it this way before. I thought this was pretty cool, just analyzing exactly the thought and the psychology behind money versus credit cards. Go ahead and hit the like button if you never thought of it this way. So what I'm about to show y'all is a live example of how this looks like. And what I have in front of me right now is the personal monthly budget. And this is the one that's in the workbook that I have. That link will be in the description below. But I have it filled out right here with kind of like some arbitrary numbers or whatever. But this is what you need to do first of all, so that everything is in order. Everything that you spend on a monthly basis is written down, so you're not guessing. Everything is right here on the budget sheet, and you can look at it and understand exactly how much cash you need to put into these envelopes. So what I'm gonna pick just a few categories just to show y'all an example of what this looks like. So what I'm gonna pick is something that most people use for cash or go to the store and get. So for example, we're gonna use gas, we're gonna use groceries, like going to the grocery store and actually picking up the food. We're gonna use dining out or restaurants. We're gonna use shopping, which for my guys out there, probably mostly gonna be shoes for y'all, getting J's and stuff like that. Clothes for the girls, for the women. All right, and then we're gonna use entertainment, or like the me category. Basically things that I wanna spend on myself, like going out, going to the club, going to the bar, getting drinks, that type of stuff. So let's start with gas, all right? All you do is grab an envelope and take a marker or something. And what you put on here is the category, all right? That's all you put, that's all you write. So I'm gonna write gas on this one. And then as you can see, I know for my truck, this wasn't really an arbitrary number, but for my truck is about $50 a week. All right, I got a gas guzzler, and so that works out about $200 a month. So all you do is take this cash, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's $200. This is the only amount of cash that you can spend on gas this month. And you flip it. Y'all know how this go. Put it in the envelope. If I can open the envelope. Open the envelope up. Put that cash in here. Like that. Boom. All right, you got gas. All right, I did it upside down, but you got gas. All right, I'm gonna flip it right there so that you can see it. So that's the gas one. Next, we got groceries. All right, this is actually going to the store and getting these groceries. So let's write it down. Let's make sure I'm writing it right side up this time. All right, and we're going, let's just write food. All right, and we spend $200 a month on this. All right, so again, you know, count out $200. I know this is not gonna be $200 right now. I don't got that much cash on me in this example video, but this is what we're gonna use. All right, so just put the cash in the food one. Okay, what's important here is that you only use the cash that's in the envelope. Okay, so that's food. Next, we got restaurants. So this is going out to eat. Okay, let's just say dining out. Dining out. All right, put however much cash you want to put in there on a monthly basis, or however you want to do this. Okay, you could do it monthly, you could do it weekly, you could do it however you get paid. So if you get paid bi-weekly, what you want to do is put the amount that you spend monthly divided by 2 into the envelope, which is pretty simple. You just got to do the math. All right, so for example, if we spend $200 on groceries every month, you know that you got to put $200 in the envelope every 2 weeks. Okay, next one we got is clothes, or for my guys, man, let's just go ahead and say shoes. Okay, shoes. I don't see why you should be buying more than 1 pair a month if you absolutely have to have shoes. All right, but you put however much you want to spend towards that every month. I know shoes on a minimum cost like $200, so I'm just gonna put $200 in this envelope. 1 pair a month should be pretty good. All right, I know I'm not actually counting out $200 again, but this is just for example of the video. And then last but not least, let's look at the last category that we're going to spend money in this month is on entertainment. Okay, so this is just going out. This is to the club, to the bar, entertainment. All right, I don't know why I wrote it like that, but I did. Okay, so entertainment, and I wrote it upside down. I didn't check this time. So I'm just gonna put however much you want to spend in there. Again, you put however much your budget tells you to put into this. Don't go trying to guess. Don't try to say, well, you know what, I'm not gonna spend that much. I'm only gonna spend so and so. Nah, put in exactly what your budget that you get from me. I'm giving you a budget. Just go click the link in the description, and that's gonna tell you. So whenever you about to go out to eat, whatever you about to go get shoes, all right, boom, you pick up the envelope and you say, look, how much do these shoes cost? Okay, if these shoes cost more than $200, okay, then you don't have enough. You don't have enough to buy those shoes. Okay, find another pair that's less than $200 somewhere out there. All right, and you'll be good. Okay, I know some of y'all are saying, Vince, where the heck are you gonna get shoes for dudes that's less than $200? Okay, there are shoes. Okay, I wear New Balance. I don't have to wear J's. New Balance is pretty cheap, and I get those every now and then. And even those, I don't even buy like that every month. So that's how you do it. And it's pretty simple. This is just going to allow you to keep tabs of how much exactly you're spending every single month, and make sure that you don't overspend. Okay, all this is going to do is make sure that your money is your money, and what you have is what you spend. Nothing more, nothing less. Everything is right here for you. All right, so that's just a live example of everything. You see how simple it is, and that's why it's the best way for beginners to really get started, to help better manage their money. And it's really simple. You know, you just put the cash into the envelopes and you only spend what you have. That's the best way to make sure that you don't overspend, and make sure that you only spend what you have. Okay, and that's going to allow you to keep more money. Okay, because again, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. You want to control how much you keep. So I'm going to go into some questions. I know it's a lot of questions that people have about the system, and I'm just going to go into a few right off the top of my head. And one question is probably, you know, where do you keep this money? Okay, I used to keep it in my truck, which is probably not the smartest place to keep it. I know, because a lot of risk there, but that was best for me at the time, and I was very, very, very secure, making sure that my truck was locked, and if I did leave my truck, I didn't leave it for long and things like that. But that was the best way for me to make sure I never forgot the money and didn't swipe my card. All right, that was how I used to do it, but I don't recommend that you do it that way. Okay, I recommend that you keep it in a very safe place, very secure place, some place that you only know about and that nobody has access to, and that you can keep to yourself. And also, don't carry around too much. Again, like I said, you want to do this bi-weekly or at least weekly. You know, you don't want to have too much cash on you, because again, that's a risk, a safety risk. You never know what can happen. You don't want to have that much money on you. Next question that I get is, what if you're doing some online shopping? What if you're using Amazon or something to make some purchases? All right, here's how you keep tabs on that, and here's how I used to do it. So if I was buying something online, let's say I was buying shoes, all right, I know I have $200, $300 a month or in these next 2 weeks to buy shoes, and I see it online. I see the shoes cost $170. All right, so what I do is get my behind all the way up off the couch, off the bed, whatever, head to the bank and deposit exactly $170 into my bank account to buy that. Okay, this is what this is going to do for you. All right, most people are lazy. You probably lazy. You probably don't feel like going to do that. If you don't have the money in your bank account, you're probably not going to buy those shoes right then and there, and that's a good thing. All right, this is going to force you to have to get all the way up, go out of your way to deposit money into your bank account so that you can buy something online. All right, again, this is the sure way to help you save money and to keep tabs of your money and better manage your money. You knowing exactly how much is going out and how much is coming in. A third question some people may ask is, what to do with automatic payments like rent and utility bills and things like that. Okay, I recommend that you don't even use envelope for this, okay, because this is automatically coming out of your bank account. So you automatically, and you should know, after you write down your budget and everything, you should know exactly how much is coming out for those payments each and every month. So you want to make sure that you have exactly that amount into your checking or savings account or whatever it may be, and make sure that when those dates and those times come around, that you look at it every time. You make sure that it's exactly right. You just want to stay on top of it. All right, don't go a day without looking at your bank account. To this day, I look at it every single day. I know exactly how much is coming in, how much is going out, and I keep tabs of everything. So that's just a few questions that I have, guys. Listen, if you have any other questions, make sure that you drop them in the comments below. I want to see your question, and that's the best way for me to get back in touch with you. And then I'm gonna answer it right there in the comments so that everybody can see it. I know if you have a question, other people probably have the same question. So we're gonna help the community out, and we're gonna put it in the comments, and we're gonna answer it right there. That's all I got for y'all today. If you really like this video and you enjoy something, go ahead and hit the like button, smash it, like this video. That's what helps the algorithm. That's what lets other people see it. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you never miss another video like this again. Till next time, stop playing, get your money right, and remember, believe in yourself, invest in yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. Peace.